Hello, hello, hello everyone. How you doing? Good evening. Hope everyone has been well. Happy New Year to anyone who I have not already been in contact with. Why are we here? It's another Forza 7 Open lobby. With that said, let's go check up on LZR Rossi. Our man, I know he is waiting for us. If I can find him anyway. There we go. And just like that, bit of electronic magic. We are in. We are finally there with Mr. Rossi. Hello, buddy. You there? Let me adjust some of my settings.
Give him a second. There he is.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Mr. Rossi?
Bonjour.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, dude. Hopefully you're getting on well.
Absolutely, absolutely, pal. How was your New Year's Eve? Did you have a family party or anything like that? Stay up late and watch fireworks? How did it go?
More or less stay up late and watch the fireworks, man. As well as being a little bit on Xbox as well. Kind of like AFK one moment and then, you know, observing the firework madness on the other hand. So, you know, a bit of a kind of quietish New Year. You know, it's making most of it of the times, but let's not focus on that. But how did your New Year's go? How was it down south?
Oh, mine was quite hilarious actually. So we initially planned on staying up until midnight to watch the fireworks show on TV, and then come about 9 o'clock, we were because we had been just stuffing our faces with food, leftovers from Christmas and everything like that. We just knocked ourselves out and decided that, you know what, we'll just go to bed early. So that's exactly what we did. And then come the next day, it was only then that we realised there was actually a London fireworks show, because we've been to one live at the River Thames, but on New Year's Eve it was announced there wouldn't be anything that people could go to, so got the complete wrong idea. Next thing you know, next day, see that there was a fireworks display over the Millennium Dome, or otherwise known as the O2 Dome now, and it had just a straight up incredible lights display of drone lights which were all synchronised. And is that something that you watched by any chance, Rossi?
I didn't really watch it this year, no, but I've kind of watched it before, in terms of a firework display. Usually Edinburgh has one. Usually that comes on in the New Year's bell in the Edinburgh. I know that occurs, but other than that, no, I don't really go to the lengths to watch firework displays. So it's kind of like a little bit of a loud atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's, you know, me being that I am, obviously loud noises can affect some
They're just
people.
a bit disturbing, aren't they? For me, it's really nerve-wracking. It gives me a lot of anxiety to deal with loud noises, let alone being in a loud crowd at the same time. So yeah, completely get you there. But if you haven't, Rossi, or if anyone else hasn't who's watching, you have to look up the London fireworks display that went on, because it's not even the fireworks that take the show, it's really the synchronised drones. It is absolutely incredible the type of things that they do. They all align like stars in the sky, making pictures of the NHS and notable figures of this year and newsworthy stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, just insane stuff, completely insane. But that was New Year's for me. Back to work this week, and geez, oh man, my brain is like a complete potato, a roast potato, in fact. Because I'm just not into it. I'm not into it at all, and no one else is. I've got a new manager. They're struggling to get on board. We've got the big boss at the top. He's just out of it as well. It's like everyone's dealing with the after effects of Christmas, and a bit of a slugfest. But it's what's made me super excited for tonight. So. You know, we got our man Rossi gunning the lobby tonight. He's in charge. He's steering this ship.
Yeah.
So can see you took us to Mugello. Not often that we come by here, the short circuit, and I think it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been to this track. Indeed. We'd also like to highlight today as well that roughly halfway through we will be doing our team race So be sure to jump in on that. It will be normal B class rather than a division. It will be a class today, B600, so you're more than welcome to turn up with your B class beasts. As well as that, just before the race, I'll also be getting a special guest in the chat, so stay tuned for that one.
Ooh. Oh, who's that gonna be? Yeah, as Rossi said, it'll be at the top of the hour.
Grilling.
It'll fit in perfectly as to when we are setting up the team events, whilst you guys are all choosing your cars and whatnot for later on. It'll be a perfect little way for us to do something a little bit new. You know, give some love back to the community and highlight a player who we all know is been a prominent name in our open lobbies. But you'll just have to stay tuned and then find out for yourself who that person is. And for now, obviously, we're just tucking into some casual racing, guys, so don't take it too seriously. We're just here for some fun. If there's anyone who you think would enjoy a bit of B-class action tonight, please do invite them over. The more, the merrier. As long as they are clean and don't cause any trouble, then we're all up for having a little rub-in is racing.
Yeah, man, exactly.
What is it that Cole used to keep saying in the Forza RC Rossi? Was it rubbing his racing or something else?
It was something like that, yes, in the Forza Racing Championship. Gotta love the good old times. Hopefully that will kickstart back up soon. You know, could be new times coming ahead. I'm keeping myself on the upside.
That's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. Like the year is so new and fresh. We have to try and start off with a smile and just hope we can keep it that way throughout 2021.
Yeah, man, exactly. Oh dear me. So, you know, I'm feeling very warm right now, right? But it's kind of like an oxymoron as to what I'm about to say next. Is that the fact that today's been the coldest day that we've had in a long time in Glasgow. I woke up today and it was -6 degrees.
Minus?
Like,
oh jeez, oh
-6, that's a lot for Glasgow.
How did you handle that?
Just staying in the warmest room in the house, you know? Got to try and keep warm,
where's the warmest room in the house, Rossi? Come on, I'm pretty sure we're all curious.
That would be my room.
Oh, unbelievable. What are the odds of that, guys? The whole house is rigged. It's all rigged towards Rossi. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man, exactly. And the highest that was meant to be today, funnily enough, was 0.
Oh, wow. Oh, alright, what are we going to take for race 1?
I'm probably thinking a grip car, something that has decent acceleration for the straight as well.
If you take grip, I'll join you on some grip. I'm up for that. I'll die on the straights, but I don't care. Whenever there's enough people, whenever there's enough people in grip cars, then you're just guaranteed fun racing. Like, just because you're constantly stuck side by side, like there's nowhere you can go. So I will start off in Alfa Romeo SZ.
Starkey man, Wee's comment, is anyone surprised that Ross's bedroom is where the heat is?
I know, you know, what a coincidence that it is all catered to the world of Rossi. I bet Rossi's dad and dog are just freezing downstairs. No wonder why the dog barks every now and then. He's desperate for a bit of that heating.
Well, I mean, it is like one of the smaller rooms in the house, so it explains why it's so warm, more or less. But anyways.
Anyways.
Let's focus on what track we're doing. Mugello Club Circuit. This is the smaller version of Mugello. We have not done this before. Means that the straight is probably been cut in half, more or less. So, a powerful car on the straights will not be as effective here, because it is more specific to cornering.
Yeah, I think D Squared, Nemesis, and Greek have something to say about that. They're obviously gunning some of the XL beasts of B class, which it definitely works on this track in race situations. But you know, only time will tell. We'll have to see how that pans out. So speaking of Greek and Nemesis, hello boys. Hope you're doing well. Nemesis said he's feeling a bit fat after eating multiple McDonald's burgers. Well, question is, was that over the course of Christmas, or is it just today? Just had a one-day binge. I used to be guilty of overdoing it at McDonald's. What about you, Rossi?
I mean, I had bangers and mash. That's what I had.
Top 3 dinner for Rossi as well, guys.
It's basically sausages with mashed
Yeah,
potato.
if you forgot about that,
With
guys,
some Yorkshire
one
puddings.
of his top 3 meals of all time. He's starting off 2021 really strong, straight into the bangers and mash.
I mean, you can't forget the Yorkshire puddings, man. Like, you've got to include that.
Yorkshire pudding, pog.
Yeah, mate. Yorkshire pudding. Brilliant.
Oh wow! Nemesis said that he ate 7 burgers in total today. Oh my lord! Were they Big Macs or cheeseburgers? Like, you definitely need to give us more context, because 7 burgers, that's insane.
It is. But anyways, got to highlight some of the other people in chat as well. Got Mini Pantera, hello, Major. We've also got, let's have a scroll through, we've missed a lot of people. Nemesis, Hannon, got Ray as well. Great to see you guys today. Hopefully your New Year's kicked off in style. So, John, you've needed to get the first race underway for tonight?
Just one second. There's only one thing that one simple thing I forgot to do, which was get my webcam on. So there we are, boys. There we are. Here is John in the flesh, in a different room. No more living room bananas. No, forget that stuff, mate. We've upgraded. New year, new me. Got our own little office space, so now you can see me and my stupid Fallout t-shirt merchandise for the evening. Get in a game that I have and have barely played, yet I wear the shirt. So yeah, just wanted to say that, Rossi, but by all means, let's crack on with race 1.
No worries. Got to kick off with a good old stocky orange Nissan 350Z to start off the night, to start off the first open lobby of the new year. There we go, guys. Hopefully we can triumph over the Dodge Dart of D-Squad, who were starting right behind.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the Johns in the second row.
Yeah, not a bad place. So we've got Alpha Stradale, and then Greek with the XL, D-Squad with the XLG though.
Who's in the panel van? That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, I didn't actually catch the person's name. I think it's Fish, actually.
Oh, nice. Because I think I've tried that panel van before. It was an A-class power car, John. You made Brett on there with America.
Oh.
It was very slidey.
Yeah, I can imagine that being. It doesn't seem like a car for a lot of downforce, but then again, you had a surfboard on the top of it before, so.
Yeah, I mean, if that isn't downforce, I don't know what is.
Getting very tight right here. Back off a little bit for the kink. Give D-Squared and Greek a chance to rotate their cars.
Oh, a long crocodile here.
Here come.
And there goes the American car.
There go the power beasts. Nemesis said he had 3 double cheeseburgers and 3 triple cheeseburgers and a big tasty with bacon. Oh my lord. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, Nemesis, you're a legend. Absolute legend. Oh, sorry, Mr. Rossi.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Mistaking you for Starchy because you're in that bright orange, and you know what that means. If you're Starchy, I like to give a little love tap. Or punch. Same goes to Fish in the green. Sorry, Fish, give you the space.
I'm liking that colour of green in that panel van. That actually suits it.
Yeah, I think like when it comes to cars as well, green, not many shades of green actually work that well. But that bright one, it's working out well.
Yeah, man, got a lot of variety of colours there.
Speaking of working well.
So Nemesis went off.
Yeah, Nemesis went off. We got Greek and D-Squared who are off into the distance. I did say power cars, they can work on this track, at least in a racing situation. Fish with the superior top end. Can we hold it around the outside? I'm not too sure. Really going.
Oh, we're in the hot seat here, boys.
Really going the long way round. Let's park it on that apex.
Give fresh the rim. We're not going to get around the outside. Oh, we could have the run. Can we keep it? More or less. Need to watch out for it though on the straight. You see that little engine out of the bonnet there. I like to go for a more lightweight bonnet on that panel van. See, we've got Sterilize in the chat. How's it going, Sterilizer? Hopefully you're having a good time.
I'm a bit scared now, to be honest. If he's in the chat, then there's a good chance that he actually come in this lobby. You know, like this man in B class.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Sterilizer. Come on in here, dude. More than welcome.
Yeah, we implore you to get involved and wipe the floor with us.
That Alpha's got some good grip.
Yeah, I have to say it does hold really nicely around these corners. I think I've got a little less of the top end compared to you though.
Yeah, I think I've got the top end sorted.
I'm in danger. That was not a good turn one.
Yeah, well, Pantera, we do different classes every week. We do a range from B class, A class, S class, and R class. So the classes will be different every week. Some weeks might suit some people, and also works vice versa as well. But it's all about the inclusion at the end of the day, you know? All about promoting clean racing and acknowledging class racing, which has been in the game ever since the start.
GG's.
Just got the speeds. GG's, man. Couldn't quite get you there. I'll take 4th place. Take 4th place,
Look at
guys.
them boys. They're in a whole other world there with the 101s.
Oh, in the 101 class there. Nicely done, boys. 1-2 for the good old American classics. Get O2R Davey in. He has requested an invite, and we shall send him one. Get another O2R member in here. It's quite confusing with the it seems as though that the Xbox user interface has changed a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing now, like sending an invite to game rather than. It's so tempting to press invite to party sometimes.
Yeah, I've made that mistake a few times recently. A few times.
Jollyfish, how's it going, man? Great to see you today, dude. Hopefully you're having a great new year so far. And welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying this little open lobby we've got set up here. Oh, Sterilizer's in now. Oh boy. The big guns are coming. They are
That's
coming.
got a couple of number ones in B class, I know that. The O2 Camaro.
He means business. He means business. Jollyfish, thank you so much for the follow, dudes. Much appreciated, my man. Hopefully things are going well. Get Emerald in. Whilst we get Emerald in, John, what do you think? What would you like for the next track?
Like, this is going to be a bit cheeky and you might hate me for it, but whilst the lobby is just about small enough, I would really like to take us to Hockenheim Short, because we can't do it in any of the other classes we run for open lobbies, yet it's a brilliant little track that always keeps the pack together. You've got to fight down every corner, every straight. So let's go there, please.
Otherwise, we'll give this track our first try. We've not been around this layout yet, I don't think, in an open lobby. But you know, first time for everything. We don't know until we try it. That was the case for Yas Marina. Mr. John suggested that one day. It turned out to be a very, very competitive race.
Yeah, you thought that I was just throwing us into the memes, into the darkness of turn 1 lunges, but yeah, some of them Yas Marina tracks, they work so well. They really do.
Yes.
And who?
I had to concede to your superior track choice there.
Yeah, it's all about the big brain, you know. This forehead, it's got a lot of clearance, and that's all for the space I need for the RAM inside my cranium. So glad we got put to good use with Yas Marina, but hopefully we can live up to standard with this track choice. We've done it before actually in B class, and we had some really good racing in it. So hopefully, you know, for the second race of 2021, we can keep up the good vibes.
Yeah, man.
Greek.
Exactly. We're going to continue with the orange behaviour with the Honda Civic.
Why not?
From 2014.
Yeah.
The SI.
There's now
Civic.
2 darts as well existing in the lobby by none other than
T-Squared
and Davey. So, you know, that's more of a challenge. John's rocking Mazda Cosmo. This car, I've got to get round to it at some point because it's a great shout. A really good car.
Yeah, that is a good car. Like, that's a fantastic choice from John. Hopefully he sticks in it to see what it's like round here. A sterilizer in the hold in Monaro.
Beastly car.
That was absolute rubbish Australian accent. I do apologise.
I couldn't even tell you were trying.
Watching. Yeah.
Couldn't even tell.
I think it was like the first half was Scottish and then the second half kind of like was a hybrid between Scottish and Australian. Didn't quite
Madness. Well, look, hopefully it can get better as the evening goes on. How about that?
Yeah, man. Hello, mate. NSN Slider, great to see you today. Hopefully you're getting on well. If you'd like to join, just send myself or JSR John a message and we will be sure to get you in. Anyone's more than welcome to join.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Not even close to Aussie. Well, I'm glad I've got your approval there, Greek. It's made me feel a lot better. Oh, just remind me for future reference. Never try accents again, please.
Note to self. Note to self. Do not try.
Note to self. Exactly.
Nemesis saying he's got the MVP car. I'll tell you what. Yeah, looking by the size and shape of that Land Cruiser. Yeah, you might be right. You're right. Be right, Nemesis. That is that car. It's a sight for sore eyes. Not too sure how it's going to handle this track, but you know what? If someone can do it, it's definitely Nemesis.
Ah, 4-wheel drive as well. Big car.
Time I choose my car. You know, let's get to my car.
Underrated.
I've got an idea. So you know, we've seen like week in, week out. Whenever Rufus does appear in our open lobbies, he's always got that darn egg, that bloody Subaru 360, right? All the time, no matter what the class, he's always done it. And I've said to him time and time again, I will find an alternative egg. I'll find a free range egg, which everyone can have a go at. And at least for B class, I finally got to it. So let's bring this bad boy out. I've challenged Rufus as well to have an egg battle at any point.
Oh, man.
He's not on yet.
He's got a Domino's.
But you know, whenever he's on, we're gonna have a little egg fight, no doubt about it. So yeah, livery by Don Juan Song. How about that? I didn't even realise that at the time, but yeah, funky livery for a funky car. So yeah, let's see how it holds.
Woofed. Yeah, man. He's D-Squad looks as though he's going to engage roadblock mode once again.
Not a bad idea.
Mr. O2R Davey. The dynamic O2R duo for the week. Oh, Drakir. Well, Drakir has appeared in the lobby. Great to see Drakir here today.
A wild Drakir.
Yeah, man. Seen you here plenty of times in the open lobbies and also public hoppers as well.
Absolutely. Always have fun whenever he's around, so happy to see
Yeah,
him
man.
here in B class. I don't think it's the type of class that he likes the most, but all the more happier that he's here.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate all you guys who just jump
Absolutely.
in just because you want to have a good time. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, man, exactly. Exactly. So just waiting for SVR Emerald and TXR Jakir to ready up, and we shall be ready to go. Ready to go. I'm quite curious to see how this front-wheel drive Honda gets on, because I don't really drive front-wheel drive much, John. I don't know about you, but you know, with me in front-wheel drive, I can sometimes struggle, but it is good fun in the end.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely poses some challenges, especially when you're so used to driving rear-wheel drive. Like, you have to be a lot smoother on corner entry and exit with the way you kind of toggle the steering stick or the steering wheel if you have one. Definitely has its own little quirks, but I feel like when you get it right, forward-wheel drive really does feel super fun to drive, doesn't it?
Yeah, man, exactly. It looks as though everyone's readied up by now. Let's give it a good go, shall we? Around Hockenheim short. Let's hope the front wheel drive experience goes well. I got my fingers crossed. But yeah, front wheel drive has its own kind of niche to it.
Oh, starting on
well,
first. We will take that.
Go on, lad.
Can we outrun the dart?
Go on, John, do me proud.
Time to deliver a little margarita without toppling over.
Oh, loving the Emerald rocking that good old rock and roll. Well, I don't know if it existed back in 1949, but you know,
It's just
he's gone old school with
it's
that
here
car.
in spirit. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yikes, Nemesis with the AC37, finding it harder to handle than expected. Hopefully he can manage to come back with that car. Yes, rocking at good old Socket Orange's D-Squared is off. One half of the Dodge Dart duo is off the track, building sandcastles. We've got a passive pack in front in the form of John and Fish. Oh, Jakir's gone off the track. Oh, looks as though that, I don't know what that car is actually. It's either one of those old Dodge cars or something completely different. I have no clue.
In fact, I think it's one of the more modern darts, I think. I could be mistaken.
I think it's the Omni, I'm not too sure.
Oh, you're right, yeah, it is the Omni.
I think it is. Well, we've got a pack forming right now for third place. Hopefully we can capitalise on this, seeing that the Honda has absolutely zero speed compared to those three. Although in the grip aspect, it has plenty of it.
Steriliser catching up. He's been closing by a few tenths every lap. Things could get quite spicy between now and the end of the race. As long as we can keep this thing on the road, then we stand a chance against the B-class legend.
Oh, sorry, Davey. That's my fault there. Apologies on that one. Pure Driving, what's up, man? Great to see you today. Hopefully you're getting on well. No kidding, this car is a roadblock.
Oh, he's even closer.
Oh, sorry, Davey, just that this car's front wheel drive. And there goes T squared. But let's go the extended route, shall we? Didn't really work out, but you know.
Oh, got some tyres on the road.
I think I'm straight up abusing Davey here, because I've hit his car so many times. I was just send it up the inside.
Oh.
That caused an absolute roadblock and a half.
Oh, steriliser trying it on the inside. Didn't quite have enough space. Oh, bit of a topple. He's got a chance now. Gotta go defensive. Oh, we're in the straight line battle.
Oh boy. The front wheel drive is so much different. You need to plan your overtaking moves to a precise point.
Oh, look. He's won the battle. I think.
Oh, still has got by.
Good race, mate. Good race.
What happened there?
Oh, just had a funny moment, like second to last turn. I tried parking it on the curb, went a little bit deep. He tried squeezing on the inside, and then, given the size of this thing, it just ping pong ball over the other side. Oh, funny stuff. I spent too much time looking in the rear mirror, but yeah, that was that was a fun battle. Good race.
Sounded like a fun battle as well. Yeah, I mean, I think it was more like bumper cars back where I was. Like a 4-car battle for the, can't even remember what positions it was for, but I think we gave Otar Davey more love taps than we ideally would have liked to have passed on. Completed the race and never rode once. We'll take that as a win. Go on,
Go
lads.
on, go on.
I mean, that Toyota's got a big wheels, so... Oh, dear me. Hey, John, congrats on the win there.
Oh, thank you,
Bring it
thank you. Appreciate that.
Fiat Abarth home in first
There we
position.
go. Yeah, free range egg, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, man.
To be honest, like
Yeah,
Steriliser
yeah.
was very kind. He pretty much gave the position back after seeing how my egg just freaking rolled across the circuit. But yeah, that Monero really fast around here. I think this car can match the time. It's just it really is a gamble. Anytime you go near the curbs. But yeah, very fast, very fast.
Yeah, the reason for that, Mini Pantera, the reason why rental cars aren't more or less up to speed is because the rental cars don't really have like upgrades on them. As well as no upgrades, they have no tuning setups either. So those are two controversial things that separates the rental cars from the B600 cars that have been tuned. So you probably need to get a tuning set up for some B-class cars so that you can hit comparable pace. Trying to decide on what the next track should be, John. What we think we should go with. I'm not too.
I don't know. Maybe somewhere where
sure
people
on this
can
one.
breathe a bit, and maybe a bit of a wider track.
Wider track. Somewhere to breathe on. How about we do some... Oh, we're a bit early to do this, but let's go to Silverstone.
Look at you, look at you.
Get a bit of Silverstone under our belts.
Give it a whirl, give it a whirl.
Yeah, because we've got 15 guys in here now. You know, we've got a lot of guys, so I think this is a good time to bring out Silverstone. A good overtaking track on this game. Good place where you can have battles amongst yourselves.
Absolutely.
That's memorable battles.
Absolutely.
Last few
Yeah,
times.
this is a track that is just... It's honestly one of the best tracks in the game, in my opinion, because you can just have fantastic battles no matter what class you're in, and you cannot say that about many tracks. It's got appropriate length as well as width,
exactly.
Lots of like combinations of corners as well, so all sorts of cars stand a chance.
Yeah, man, exactly. Let's see. Try to find a car for this particular track. It could have been... No, it wouldn't have been the Volkswagen Rabbit it would have been in. I think it was the Dodge. Sorry, it's just that the Volkswagen Rabbit looked a bit similar to what Fish was driving. Let's see. Want something with rear-wheel drive this time.
Oh, we got one chance Lou in the house. Happy New Year to this man,
nice.
as well as Mr. Tab. Two very welcome gentlemen. Always driving as clean as can be. Never get a problem with these guys, so really happy to see them again. Hope they're doing well. Enjoying the year so far. Not too sure what to say here though, Rossi. I'm stuck in either just sticking in this little Domino's magnet, or maybe get into something a bit larger.
I don't know, man. It's up to you personally. I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day.
Well, that kind of just doesn't help my decision, does it? But I appreciate.
Well, you know what? Since you won last race in that car, why don't you give it a little bit of a break?
Oh, I like what you're thinking. Yeah. Like it's undisputed right now. So why give up that victory streak so early in the night? I like your thinking.
Exactly. Yeah, you like that, huh? There we go. That's what the big head gives you, a big brain.
There you go, mate. There you go.
Big head, big brain. Add that to my quotes, guys.
Straight on the CV. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting comparing the old layout to the new one. Because when it comes to the F1, it's kind of... I don't know if it'd be biased in some sort of way, considering the new F1 cars. It's harder to overtake in slipstream. It's more of a slipstream because the F1 cars have more aero. So I think it's a little bit biased there at the same time, but both layouts are very nice. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's down to preference if you like one over another.
All about preference. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Depends what your exact idea of entertainment is as well, isn't it? Like, it's the thing that differentiates like people's taste in motorsports as well. It's like, say, there's no way I could watch 4 hours of NASCAR, like cars just going around in a ring, but there are some people that love that. Just the same as with F1. Like, I think I still prefer the old days of Formula 1 when overtaking was a lot more common, a lot more possible as well, whereas now the cars are too big for it, but you know. Is what it is.
Man, exactly.
I mean, who even needs to watch racing anymore? Us guys can play it. That's why we're right here. We can pretend we're racers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Oh, Fish is in a Vega.
Speaking of racing, Sterilizer the chat going, tell John next time I won't be so nice to their bar.
Mate.
Sounds like an incoming
well,
challenge.
Sterilizer, you know, like, Okay, yeah. Like, I've got nothing to come back with that. Like, your steriliser, for God's sake. Like, what chance do I stand? I think I could have just about held on to the defence. It was that second to last corner. You know, didn't trail brake well enough in that bloody thing. It still grip rolls a lot, but you know, at least I managed to stay in front for at least 4.5 laps. I'll take that.
Yeah, man. That it is. Right, okay, looks so we're all ready.
17 drivers. I wasn't expecting this, chaps.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh.
Yeah, man. Got a good number for this one,
New
boys.
year.
Got a good number for when the team race is coming up in about 15 to 20 minutes time.
I think that
So we'll have
everyone's
big battle
definitely like revived with a new sense of spirit and eagerness to get racing after Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to point this out just now, right? I think it has been 3 times in a row that I've started in the back row. Like, hope we get more luck further into the stream. As we're rocking the Ford Deluxe from 1940.
Oh, Big Tech's going a bit wide. Don't know what's up
Gaining
there.
a ton of positions. Going 4 wide into turn 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it.
That was a lot going on.
Wow.
Everyone a bit eager
That was a lot.
through the first 3 turns.
That kind of like how it's formed into 2 different packs now. So
Literally. Literally. Oh wow, that was still too
D-squad
deep.
keeping up the inside.
Oh wow.
Come on, D-squad. Lovely cutback.
Full wide out of the exit. Bloody hell.
Oh. Forza Glue got us there. Apologies, D-squad, for that one. Oh yeah, the old skillers are coming through.
I think Steriliser's going to win this battle. He's definitely in the more suited car for the circuit. GG's. But we'll see how much we can catch up. 2.6 seconds behind coming onto the hanging straight. Oh, we've managed to drop 1.5 seconds. And now we're going too deep. Too deep!
Yeah, well, if it was the Hudson Hornets, it would be a good opportunity for that. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's a similar body shape. So that John out front in the Cosmo is maintaining his leads. Saying that, E-Squared is on the rampage once again. Although he has 2 cars to pass until he can chase down John at the front. He's already got 1. See if he can get the other, saying that. Pressure's fighting back now.
Nice try, Nemesis. Oh, you're not the only one who went wide there. Big Sex as well.
Oh jeez, that was a bit unexpected, that. Oh, there we go. This car just has the acceleration out of the corner.
What position are you in now, Rossi?
In 4th position, mate.
Oh wow, worked up the order nicely.
Yeah, man, exactly. The Ford from 1940 has proving itself to be quite a beast here. Although I wouldn't have twigged as for this car to be good in this track, considering the car needs some development.
Plot twist, it is the actual OP40.
mean, look at the size of the bonnet, man. Like, look at the shape of it at the front. This looks so...
Come on, David.
Oh.
Come on, David.
You're just making a bit of a mistake. Hopefully we can capitalise. Easier said than done though.
Still too deep. We'll get there eventually, boys. We've got another 2 laps. Still just about ahead of Nemesis. Sure he'll make up a bit of ground into this final complex.
This car is actually quite nice. Like, with a D-square tune on it, I think it would do quite well in B-class lobbies. Yeah, this car really does well. Just a few little changes and then a few tenths quicker perhaps. In terms of a grip build. Not grip, but not far from it. You can probably get away with a power build for this car, but I've not tried it yet. Can't imagine how that would handle though. Yeah man, I think that Impala can be a good car. I'll be sure to give that one to try in terms of the tuning front. Quite a few American classics are good for B class, as well as E on top of that. How are you doing, John? What position are you in?
12th position, actually closing a bit of ground to Davey using the dart, but I think that's because he's battling with another racer at the moment, so we'll see if we can break ourselves into the top 10 by the end of lap 4.
Man, let's hope so on that power Mercury Cougar. This is John is soaring out front in that Cosmo. You love to see it. This car's surprisingly, it's got nice turning as well as acceleration. Such an underrated car. I find that quite a lot with the lower classes, that there are a few underrated cars. People just tend to just go for the most popular ones, and that's that. Those other cars could be quicker. The same if not quicker, sorry. Same kind of pace. Not a clue, great to see you in the chat there, man. Hopefully you're getting on well today. Hopefully your week is going well.
Went too deep, missed the breaking point by, I think, what only felt like 5 feet, but big consequences in a power car.
Jeez.
So
yeah, your problems escalate when it's in a power man. Like, especially the recovery as well.
Stuck in no man's land right now. Might wait up for Nemesis actually. Let's get a bit of a ballet going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Saying that looks as though that Sterilizer and Greek have made it into 4th and 5th, but they're a little bit too far back, so it looks as though we may have the last step in the podium sealed. Our first podium of the day. There we go, guys. We put it at the back and finally got a podium. Let's go, boys. There we go, 15.9 invalidated. That will do. D-Squad is rocking it. He's saying, you know what, I'm not going to be in the same second bracket. I'm going to go up to another level, to 14.9. Excellent stuff there from D-Squared.
Good race nemesis. Fun way to end. Side by side punching to the line.
Yeah, man, I mean, there was a big debacle at the start. A lot of cars were caught up in that.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Just made... Yeah, it just made it a lot easier for me to go from like 16th or 15th into like, I think it was 7th or 6th by the end of turn 3.
Wow, so you really capitalised on that then.
Yeah, must have gained like a lot of positions there. I just went soaring around the outside at the first hairpin. But yeah, that vet that Greek was in was very fast. I looked at it anyway.
Yeah, I've seen him run it a few times. Definitely a fast car. Probably an overlooked one. Only the fast people know about it on the leaderboards. But yeah, definitely a quick car. And he drives it really well, has to be said. It's not the easiest car to drive either.
Yeah, absolutely.
So props to Greek for taming that beast. Coming up to just about the top of the hour, Rossi. So you thinking we might transition into our first team race event of the year?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're thinking the same thing. Whilst I set that up, hopefully you can get in our
mystery guest.
Special guest for
the
tonight.
Mystery guest.
Yeah, man. Whilst I set up the track and so forth, I'm probably thinking about how many laps, John? 6 or 7?
Should we just go?
Probably thinking 6.
Well, I was thinking either 6 or 7
5,
as well.
6.
Lap times, but 2.5 minutes or so. So if you think 6 is like enough, then we'll go with that. But if not, 7 is more than welcome, I'm sure.
I think 6 will do.
Okay, let's run with 6. See what people think.
Yeah, man.
We'll let the people talk. Let's get the man in. And as we wait for him to join into the party, just for anyone who's not already aware, somehow if you're not aware, maybe you're new to the stream or new to the lobby, every top of the hour in our open lobbies we do a team race. Very simple, Team John versus Team Rossi in the style of red versus blue. But it's still pretty casual. It's just everyone has a chance to race a bit strategically with each other on the same team. Maybe you want to hold up the opposing team members a certain corner or section, all that type of malarkey. The big difference is from this year onwards, we are going to go away with trying just straight up class team racing. No more divisions for a while, because we know you guys struggle with trying to find tunes all the time. So we thought we'll just keep it to classes, and hopefully you enjoy that. But with that said, I think we've got our special mystery guest in for the evening, Rossi. Who is it by any chance?
Yeah, man. That happens to be our favourite orange man, Otar Starkey. Hello, how are you today, Starkey? Hopefully you're getting on well.
Gents. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. How you guys doing?
We're doing very splendid.
Yeah, having a
very splendid, man.
I'm very pleased to be called a special guest as well.
Of course. Well,
when I get called special, it's got a different.
Yeah, in whatever way people interpret that word, you are definitely special to us. So.
Yeah, man. Been running the orange livery cars for the first 2 races. Speaking of which, I'd like to ask you a question, Starkey. You know, we all know that you've got a great reputation for running the Dodge Dart, right? Every week we almost see you in this bad boy beast. Like, it's the ultimate road blocking machine. But you run it in that orange colour. Like, hopefully you can give us a little bit of background as to why you run orange in most of your cars.
Do you know what? It goes back a few years. It goes back to Forza 4. So generally speaking, D Squared knows this. I'm not the O2R tuner. I absolutely suck at tuning. I take D Squared's base and try and make something. But generally speaking, 1 car per game is what I do. I managed to solve 1 car and make an absolute beauty. In Forza 4, it was an R33 Skyline, and for some reason I just found a really nice orange paint. and I put it into the shared garage because in Forza 4 you had the shared club garages. I put it in there, and I just dubbed it Agent Orange, and so that was it. There was nothing before that. So as I say, this is like Forza 4, so we're going back quite a few years now. But I dubbed it Agent Orange, and it was actually a really good car, which was a shock to everyone because I tuned it, which, as I say, is not usually ideal. But yeah, so that was it. And then from then on in, when we kind of skipped Forza 5 and went to Forza 6. I was kind of in a situation where I had loads of cars, but I never knew what was tuned and what wasn't. So I started just painting everything that was tuned, or everything that had a D-squared tune on it, orange. And that's just carried on, really. So everything that is legit in my garage is orange. And obviously, when I started streaming with you guys, the question came up real quick of, why is everything that Starkey drives in... Sorry, Starkey. Why is everything Starkey drives in that sort of orange colour? And that's the original reason. But that's where it comes from. Agent Orange, R33 Skyline in Forza 4.
Wow. Would have never thought of that.
That's fascinating story there.
Yeah, I think I have to follow that up. So we've got a little bit of a tease in terms of your history there. So was Forza 4 your first game in the franchise?
It was, yeah. Actually, so O2R Arcade Club, I don't know if anybody knows that, that's one of my brothers. The other one's O2R Davey, who's in the lobby at the moment. So he had the game. So I always played Gran Turismo, and I'd never played it online. I thought of myself as being pretty good, as probably everybody does. And he had Forza 4, and he had an Xbox 360. I didn't even have one. He had it for probably a year. I think he played Forza 3 as well. And he was telling me about all these lap times and started trash talking me, saying, you can't beat this time. You're not as good as me. I jumped in and slapped him about. But that was the start of it, really. As soon as I got in, I was like, do you know what? For me, this feels better than what I was playing before. And I just absolutely loved it. And we sort of really started to get involved. And I think in Forza 4, that's when I remember spectating on a lobby and watching D Squared in there. And he was doing some times around Laguna, which we pretty much made a mess of it in our pants at this kind of speed, and so we ended up talking to D Squared and sort of ended up all sort of joining O2R, really. So that's how that came about as well, really, all from Forza 4.
So O2R, well, you joined O2R in Forza 4, but was that when O2R actually existed, or had it been around for a long time?
When it actually existed? What do you mean, John?
I mean, sorry, not when it existed. When it was established. Was it prior to Forza 4, or did it pretty much start at the same time that you got into it?
No, so I joined O2R, and actually, I think really D Squared was probably the only person really actively racing in O2R at the time. So I kind of got racing, and I had that belief in my inputs. I think I'm good, but I'm just miles off the pace. I didn't know how to get downloaded tunes, all that kind of stuff. So D Squared hooked me up. I remember being in a race with him, and he had a car. I think it was the C2 Corvette, and he did a 55 round Motegi. And I watched. I was like, "How the hell do you do that?" He's like, "Well, he just sent me the replay, sent me the car, and said this is the time I did." And you can see from the replay it was a 3-lap online race. So from then on, it was just like, I'm gonna run hundreds of laps, and I literally did. I think Motegi, everyone knows, probably it's like a 2-minute lap. It was an S-Class back then. I ran probably 100 laps without stopping, because I was determined until I did a 55, until I did the time that D Squared did. I wasn't going to stop, and I was just determined to kind of get to that level as quick as I could. So that's how it all happened, really. But yeah, no, I joined O2R really towards the end of when it was big, and everyone else had kind of moved on to PC gaming and whatnot. But there's a small regrowth. I mean, mostly it's just myself, D Squared, and my 2 brothers. But yeah, it's a little bit of growth. There's still a couple of guys floating about.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you guys definitely...
Yeah, it's a fascinating story.
Sorry, Rossi, you go ahead. You go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. It's quite fascinating as to how the O2R story turned out. O2R standing for, let me get this right, Oxygen Racing. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's it.
It's a science lesson as well.
Well, quite to love some science.
See?
Last question I've got for you, Starkey. It's a very important one. Who do you think it's going to win? Team John or Team Rossi? You don't need to answer, just...
Well, I'm not going to answer. Let me have a look, see who's on each of the teams.
Let's just clear the air, guys. Davey is on one of the teams, so if he doesn't mention the team with Davey in, then they're going to have a little brotherly squabble later on tonight.
Oh no! In terms of winners, I'm more interested in who's team D Squared's and Davies. So I'm going to go for whoever's team D Squared. Oh, and Sterilizer.
Yeah, I've got D Squared and Sterilizer, so I can definitely count on them to work up to the front.
I can see some
Excellent.
So who's team blue?
Me, I'm Team Blue.
John is. I'm
John,
Team Red.
Easy dubs. Easy dubs, John.
Yeah, we go.
Don't let me down.
Dubs all day. Dubs
Hey
all
man.
day.
Well, Starkey, it was an absolute pleasure having you, man. It was great talking to you today, man. Hopefully you join us for some action for the Open Lobby next week.
Absolutely.
Good. We wish you all the best.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And next time I come on, I've got some questions for you boys too. So until the next instalment, thank you very much, gents. Take care, and I'll be in the chat watching.
Thank you, Starchy. Thank you for joining.
Hey man, no worries.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that little segment. We're thinking it may be something we end up doing every other week or so. Just feel like turning it on to you guys, the community, kind of highlight you guys, give everyone a bit of a backstory, see how you got into Forza, what teams you've been in, all of that type of thing. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. What did you think of some of Starchy's answers there, Rossi? Any stuff that really caught you by surprise?
It was just that starting rivalry going on between Starkey and D-Squared, you know, challenging himself, once to get the times that some of the other guys were hitting, and basically the principle of not giving up. So I think that was a nice story there from Mr. Starkey, the King of Orange, as his other name.
The king of the orange suntan, absolutely. I think a lot of people do actually come about making teams that way, isn't it? It is through rivalries, and
Yeah.
especially even when you join a team, especially if they're a fast one, you build up a lot of kind of rivalry between your own teammates as well. So it was really like refreshing to hear that kind of origin story again. Been a long time since I've heard something like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, Starchy has placed his dibs on Team Blue, so no pressure on my side. I'm obviously going to get carried, but you know, Rossi has definitely got some fast players, including himself, of course. So I think things could actually even out pretty well, depending on which team has the better racecraft. So we've got 19 players at the ready.
Yeah, man, I think it's time to find out. The first team race of 2021 is about to get underway. Team John versus Team Rossi. Who's going to take the prize? I wonder who. Darky thinks it's Team Blue, but we have got a point to prove for Team Red.
What's the forfeit, Rossi? The loser can't have magnums for a month.
Well, I mean, it's cold here anyway, so...
Right, no bangers and mash for a week.
I'll take that. We're starting at the back again, boys.
Right, go on, Starchy.
19th.
Go on, Starchy.
After this race starts.
Whoa! Very spicy into turn one, guys. We got Shrek in the Bone Shaker. I didn't even notice he made that choice.
Where's the tab in the sand? Oh, I forgot to put pits on.
Uh-oh, should we restart? It's up to you, it's up to you.
No, just keep going on. We'll do it without pits this time. But it's my fault, guys. Sorry about that.
Whoa, Shrek onto the
I
grass.
feel like an absolute moron.
A6 going deep. I couldn't really do anything about it. It's getting really messy, guys. Way too messy. Everyone, please go on the brakes for a moment.
Well, hello, Herbie.
Hello. Yeah, it's Herbie's time, that is right.
Yeah, it's interesting as to how it'll play out without pits.
Yeah, it's just going to be battling
I'm
non-stop.
quite fascinated to find out.
No hot lap strategies allowed, so yeah, definitely going to spice things up.
No.
Mr. Tab saying that he wanted to paint some cars orange in a homage to Starchy as well. Well,
Oh man. Love
yeah,
to see
love to see it indeed. Right, just going to focus on the racing for a moment. Can't really pay attention to the map right now. A little fight with Davey. Try and hold it around the outside.
if we can get past the Dodge Challenger, because this car has got a lot of potential.
Oh, very polite stuff, Davey. Very polite. I have to commend you there, actually. You should probably have me
Oh,
back
yes, it's
on the
off.
straight. Has he got the grunt? He might do. Try and play a bit defensive. Oh, Greeks took a pit.
Was Pete pit no way? Oh,
Has he even realised that there's no pits?
no.
I tell you what,
way,
I'll
man.
make up for that. I think I'll take a pit this race, Rossi. How about that?
Oh, no worries, dude. Yeah, that's my fault, guys. You're more than welcome to slag me off for the next 50 minutes. I will welcome it in any shape or form.
Alright, so let's get a quicker whilst we pass our rouge now. So it's D squared in first, and we've got one of your boys in second. Quite a lot of mixed colours actually up front, so it's all to
Yeah,
play
man.
for. Definitely all to play for. See if I can catch up to Drakir. I'm not too sure what he's driving on.
Hey Overdrift King, what's up man? Great to see you today. Hopefully you're getting on well, dudes. I knew there was something I forgot to do.
I mean, we were completely distracted by the brilliance that is Starchy and his stories.
Yeah man.
So not to blame Starchy in the slightest, but I think we were just a bit
No,
caught away
it's
with
not.
rose-tinted glasses there of older days of Forza. So do forgive us, guys. Hope you can still enjoy this race.
What's our Starker with the sub man? Thank you so much, dude. Absolute legend. You know, just keeps on giving this guy. Honestly, thank you.
Oh, jeez, this fourth gear is way too long for this car. That is the downside of my little baby.
On a seven-month streak as well. You'll love to see it, man. Dedication from the man himself. Oh, bit wide. But still though, man. No, you'll have to see it. Yeah, I think front wheel drive isn't serving me well today.
Whoever it is in Team Red up there, they are in a world of pain right now. A lot of pressure, having to deal with steriliser
Yeah,
and
I
someone
wonder who
else.
that is. I wonder who that hero
Yeah,
is.
being an absolute legend right now, that's for sure. Holding the fort down for Team Red.
Yeah, as well as our Mr. Greek who unfortunately pitted. What's those little farms, little packs here? That looks like that Beetle's going well, John.
Well, I tell you what, I made a promise that if I tried this car, it can't be like the Caesar build, the one that's like max grit, because that is definitely too
Okay.
OP. But so I've tried one that's actually a bit more all round. It's 5.3 handling, and pardoning the odd bit of wheeling. Yeah, Herbie is serving not too bad around here.
Yeah, man, exactly. Like that Beetle doesn't really get used much in these lobbies.
No, it's been neglected
quite,
a lot in
quite
this
weird.
game, hasn't it? Like, just think it was only in Forza 6
Yeah.
that it was a complete OP wagon. Whereas now everyone keeps thinking of like the Lotus 340R and stuff like that. Oh, it's John! It's John who's holding the fort in the Mazda Cosmo. Go on, mate.
Go on, lads.
He's been fighting tooth and nail.
What's up, lads?
Seriously, he's doing fantastic. I know he's on the other team, but I have to show my respects. He's done such a good job of fighting that he's actually made Fish and Sterilizer like kind of battle with each other.
Oh jeez, oh yeah, looks that enemy.
Maybe John's got the top end. Maybe that's what it is.
What car is he in? Is it the Cosmo?
Yeah, Cosmo.
Yeah, that thing's got some good top ends. It's got some great top end on that car.
Fish is in the O2 Camaro, which is the #1 car around this track, and then Sterilizer is in the
Ford Mustang.
Ford Mustang 2000 one. Yeah, that's a very good car, especially in his hands. Well, Sterilizer
Yeah, man,
is now
exactly.
side by side. Spicing up, spicing up.
Trying so hard to catch up to the pack. Oh man, it looks so exciting up there.
Well, it's now 3 blues versus 1 red, giving Sterilizer a little nudge of love. Oh, sorry, Fish. Bit of evasive action for John. Oh, I think Sterilizer's made his way past, but now John's got the top end. Oh man.
Oh, has he got the top
Yeah,
end?
John's got the top end. He's just about squeezing past for pull on.
Oh, come on, John.
This
lads.
is sensational. I hope John saves this as his own replay,
man.
because this is honestly the best drive I've ever seen him do in our open lobbies.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Well, Sterilizer is ahead right now, but can he beat him to the corner? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, Sterilizer. That got really scrappy. Oh my god, we're gonna go 3 riders.
Oh my. I can see us from back here.
Come on, come on. Oh, Sterilizer. Oh, the blue boys are getting so desperate now. Jeez,
man.
oh.
How are the races going, Vortex? I think it's going Team Blue's direction so far. I think they're got 4 of the top 5 spots. However, our teammate John is holding up the fort here, doing very well. 1 red versus 3 blues.
Well, I don't know what's happened to Fish. He might have disconnected. So with 1 blue man down.
Yeah, that looks it.
Oh,
Look as though he's in the
just
lobby.
gone round the outside.
Maybe a
Oh no, Sterilizer's into it. Sterilizer's into
Oh,
it.
it's into it.
So I've just got past John. So blue does have a 1-2, but Team Red is looking immediately stronger right now.
So why Sterilizer, man? All good. All good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Oh yes, just about edged John out there in the braking. He was going for a very valiant lunge. Need to make sure I gap him by at least a second coming out of this complex, otherwise we are in trouble. Right, we are once.
Yeah, it's only in 3 hours. This Acura just works very
This
well.
has changed everything, it really has. We fish out the picture as well as steriliser now, down in some positions.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
problematic. Just about. Come on, John, let's go. John v John. This is what the people pay to see. Oh, he's gone too deep.
Oh yes, we're in the game now, boys.
Come on. I have to keep second position now. Jeez.
Oh no, he's gonna get me, yeah. No.
Oh no,
Seeing
he's
that.
got the straight.
Ooh,
Yeah, you're right, Jacob.
relatively close
Big F.
here.
Big F on that disconnect. It's definitely changed the tide now, so no idea which team's going to win. But this has been a cracking race nonetheless. Really amazing stuff from everyone.
Okay, I might need to. Cheers, secure dudes. This is the Acura's strongest section coming up. So hopefully we can reel in these two guys up ahead.
Come on, Herbie.
Ooh, but off the track there. Hopefully John can catch up to the other John.
I might
Nab some more
I might-
points to the right
I
direction.
might just be lucky enough to get to pull on first. If I can do that, then I've got a chance. But
Oh my, that Cosmo is fast.
look at it go.
Oh my.
He still might be able to try a lunge as well.
Oh. Looks as though trying to secure second place. D-Squad with the win though. Let us not forget that. Dodge start out in front. Great racing on nonetheless until the end. King Killer Slayer, you're more than welcome to join in. Just send myself a message or JSR John and we'll be sure to send you an invite.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Look at that, so many DNFs. I
Anime
think we had
369, thank you so much for
6
following.
or 7. Oh boy. Oh, Team Red have got this. Oh my, look at this. There's only 4. Only 4 blue drivers who finished.
No way.
Oh my god. Sorry, D Squared. All that fantastic racing from you up front, running away. Didn't exactly pan out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I think we can ultimately say that Team Red may have won that one.
It's rigged. The game is rigged. Fun battling.
I mean,
Fun battling all the same. Congratulations, Rossi. Congratulations, Team Red.
thank you very much. Thank
If
very
you didn't
much.
win on
Man,
pace,
even though I got the
You
settings
certainly
wrong.
won on consistency.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, Greek made a pit stop. Hopefully, you can hear me, Greek. I do apologise for not putting the pit stops on. I know that you did pit on lap 1. Hopefully you shall forgive me for that. Hopefully all of you do.
Yeah, Bob, that Forza Wars definitely did turn into a bit of a Royal Rumble there, a bit of Destruction Derby. I think everyone was just a bit too eager on the first half of that. I think then it started to settle down, but
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that was some fun stuff. That was fun. Did not expect that much action at Spa, because sometimes things do space out quite a lot. Whereas, yeah, that was thrilling stuff. Well done, John. Well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Yeah, man, John, like, that was brilliant. Holding up 3 cars for, like, how many laps? 2 or 3 laps? When you joined the fight?
Yeah, I would say he pretty much done the whole fight between, like, from lap 1 all the way to this, the first half of the last lap. So pretty much 5.5 laps he was going tooth and nail.
Exactly. John, what track would you like next?
Okay, that was quite a, how do we say, it's quite a demanding track. It's one of the more difficult ones in the game, I think, for most people. So let's maybe just induce a bit of fun. We're at Road Atlanta.
For Atlanta, okay. Let's see. How many laps? I'm thinking about, I don't know, 4 or 5 laps, John. I think it roughly takes about a minute 30 to get around
Okay,
here.
in that case, let's go with 4 laps then.
No worries, 4 laps it is.
4 laps sounds good. Yeah, how did you find that car, Rossi? Four-wheel drive, you said at the beginning, wasn't too sure about it, but it seemed like you got into a rhythm as the race went on.
Yeah, when you get into fresh air with a front-wheel drive car, it kind of reacts differently, because you can kind of engage into hot lap modes. I think I got one of the faster laps. I think Greek got the fastest one, but that Acura got into the 35s, which was very surprising.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
It is a nifty front-wheel drive car. It's got a good amount of grip. Just that sometimes from the corners on Spa doesn't provide the best overtaking opportunities for a front-wheel drive Acura like that. So it was a bit of a mixed one, but as soon as you get into the rhythm of a front-wheel drive car, then things can become a little bit easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's 35. That's definitely a really good time, especially for front-wheel drive. And when people think of a front-wheel drive, they only think of the Honda Civic as well. So at least we know that Acura, not a bad shout, not a bad alternative.
Yeah, man, exactly.
That's for Road
Exactly.
Atlanta. What to take? I'm going to try another Volkswagen. However, I have no idea how this car's going to drive.
Yeah, man, exactly. By the way, Greek. What was that? Someone in the Carmen Ghia. Nice. Have you tested that car yet, John?
No, mate. I have no idea what's going to happen. No idea. I just thought, let's find a car that was made in the 60s, because all 60s cars are just rapid no matter what, regardless of if they can actually drive. So I thought, let's just see what happens.
I mean, it has generally turned into a 60s lobby here, because we've got a few 60s and early 70s cars. The Alfa TZ2, the Holden Monaro, we've got a few others as well, the Chevy Nova.
Sterilizers in a Mitsubishi
Daytona.
Starion. I did not even know this car existed, and look at that for a shout. That's yeah, man. I would have just never thought of that car. I literally didn't even know it existed. So very curious to see how that drives. Oh,
Right, it's Starkey. Is that your final? Is that your final decision there? Because that is a I am not going to do well in that bouncy Acura. Oh man, Starkey's just said I have to go and sterilize his Acura RSX.
Yeah, you've been in a lot of pain. A lot of pain.
Oh, we're gonna have to do it, boys. We're gonna have
This
to.
is the danger. This
Can't
is the
bring it to
danger
Chevy
of letting
these days.
Starchy decide what you drive, mate. Like this is the price you have to pay.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's only 4 laps anyway, so.
How bad could it
Nice.
be?
Who's tuning my running on this car just now, John? Just so as I have a memory.
Oh, well, I don't even know. It says not available.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Since you said I can use it anytime this evening, I'm gonna go back in the Corvette and then use the bouncy Acura for the race after.
There's one track where I think that bouncy Acura could actually like stand a chance and it could actually drive, but I'll let you ever think about what that track might be.
No worries.
For now though, that Corvette, that's going to rip round here.
Oh, actually, you're right. You're right. It is a manufacturer pick. Right. Okay. I didn't even notice that there. Kind of tells you how blind I was.
21 drivers, oh wow. Good stuff. Got Big
Yeah, man,
Tex who's
got-
choosing a car, let's
Yeah.
just fingers down to him and then good to go.
No worries. No worries. So in terms of a manufacturer, Starkey, what would you like to see for the next race? In terms of a manufacturer.
Accelerate P-Class Forza was it? Yeah, maybe someday, mate. Maybe someday. We're going to need a lot of courage to go into P-Class. Ooh, someone's in.
Oh, I'm in the
I
middle
think
this
someone's
time.
in Hot Wheels Corvette Shrek. Oh wow,
There you
this
go.
has got more pull than Dart. Go on, gear. In a Dart sandwich right now. Pretty sure these guys getting a little bit impatient with my car. Oh, this thing is definitely understeering once you get the throttle on, that's for sure. Oh no.
Always in the grass. This is that common gear's got some good speed on
Yeah.
it.
It handles very weirdly though. Very understeering. Oh my lord. Oh, I'm scared. Come on, Team John.
Oh!
Come on, John. Let me save you. Oh, good.
Oh jeez, oh man, that's a rest in peace right there to Team John.
We're still somehow side by side though. Come back together. Yeah, it's too good to be true. Power Cosmo and Power Gear.
IRC FM moves are great to see tonight. Hopefully you're getting on well. Apologies if I did not acknowledge you earlier on. Hopefully you're doing good. So apologies for over talking once again, John.
No problems at all. Got to serve the viewers. Got to serve them fans. Right, come on, John. Give me some space on the outside, and we can have our little drag race.
let's see if this Corvette can actually challenge the Mitsubishi Starion. Sterilizer is in.
Oh, let me fit through. Oh, they've closed the door for John though. We still make the way. Whoa! No, guys, come on now. That's a bit silly. Going for a gap that didn't exist there. No way it was going to end well, guys.
Starion that Sterilizer is in is running great so far. Seems to be a good car in B class. No worries, Mini Pantera. Lovely having you tonight. Lovely having you today, dude. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, man.
Yeah, that's a good question, Excel. How didn't he die? I'm still wondering that exact same thing.
So that Sterilizer has made a little bit of an error. Corvette has capitalised on that one. This Corvette seems to be reeling in the Dodge Dart a little bit at the time, but it is not going to be enough to catch up by the end of the race. White House down. Yeah, I've seen that film before. Only watched it once, I think. I'm a little bit narrow in terms of film choices, to be honest, when I watch them. And so I just find it better off just getting the DVDs. Of certain genres.
Oh, this is interesting. I seem to have the Excel in the gear, but it's actually John who's got the top end in the Cosmo.
Jeez, is it John's Cosmo?
Yeah. I think it's the same one he ran.
Should have known.
I think it's the same one he ran at the start. Oh no. Last lap, final turn, we're going side by side again.
Josh, I wouldn't mention anything about politics in the chat. No, come on. Let's not talk about that, please. Yeah, 28.9. Yeah, just missed out Sterilizer. Close enough to it though. 29.0. It's a very nice time for the Mitsubishi Starion.
Yeah, I've never paid much attention to the Mitsubishis in Forza 7. I think I will now, thanks to Sterilizer. Appreciate him showcasing a car that no one's ever used before. Same goes to Fish as well. I see he was driving it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is politics related, Josh, so let's just leave the issue at that, please. Just leave the issue at that. There we go. D-Squad with another win. Congrats, man. A stellar victory for you there. Piplosa, great having you today, man. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. You're more than welcome to join whenever you like to on our streams. Stream this lobby every Wednesday night, 8 PM GMT. Speaking of streams, just like to quickly mention that on Friday I will be doing another stream. It will be class racing this time. I will be doing S-Class racing this week. So kind of swapping between R and S on a weekly basis. This week we'll be doing S-Class, seeing what kind of S-Class extravaganzas we can encounter. That is Friday at 3 PM GMT, so be sure not to miss that. Also, John, what have you got going in your YouTube channel? Have you got anything in the works?
Yeah, I've got a couple of tuning guides which will be coming out. Should have one come out by Friday. Someone actually requested if they could have an S-Class Lotus Elise, but one that they could actually drive without TCS. So had a bit of fun actually experimenting with builds there. Found out it's the type of car that if you give it the max front tyre width upgrades, it is actually quite prone to oversteer on corner entry. So if any of you are interested in how to build that car, whether you want to drive it with TCS or without it, check out my upcoming tuning guide for that. I'm also going to release a tuning guide probably for that Volkswagen Beetle that you saw at Spa there. It's an unconventional build, but I think it's one that you can feel a lot more guilt-free about if you run it in lobbies, because it's not the OP build, it's a lot different. Has some fantastic acceleration out of the really slow corners, and I'd say like all-round grip as well. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I'll be more than happy to give them guides out. Oh, Prague reverse.
Absolutely, we're off to Prague, yeah.
Prague reverse.
Prague
This
reverse
is
next.
a man of fine taste. GG Rossi, I'm liking this. What to take? What to take?
Yeah, man, exactly.
I might go back in the Beetle for
I'm
this.
just trying to think that myself.
Ooh. I don't have many grip cars. I might stick in that Beetle again. I'll see what I've got.
Yeah, Josh, that's because Starkey redeemed it. Starkey redeemed it, that's why. Well, I mean, gotta go by the rules. The manufacturer you mentioned was Acura, but I think that can mean any Acura. That can include this car as well, Tegra Type R. So it's either RSX or Integra Type R. That's way getting around it.
Oh, actually, let's go for something completely different. Okay, we give the Beetle a break, just in case people have had enough of Herbie for one night. You never know, Rossi.
So you need to load the tune. What's
You
that,
never
John?
know, Rossi. You never know. Maybe one spot of
Nah,
Herbie
you
is
do not.
enough. Ooh, that car's probably too fast, actually. We'll give that one a pass. Let's try the
Yeah, man.
ugly sister to the O2 Camaro. Let's give this one a shot. Pontiac Trans Am O2.
Oh, come on,
Let's
lads.
see how it goes. Let's see how this hefty boy runs.
Come on, lads. Delta Live TV, good evening to you. Hopefully you're getting on well today. Hopefully things are going good. Hopefully things are going good, man.
If anyone's not already aware,
Big
Delta Live
Donuts.
TV, you know, you've got to give him a shout. This guy has actually been really pushing the
Yeah, man.
Forza community scene now for well over a year, constantly streaming league races. So he deserves a lot of love. If you haven't already, please do follow him, whether that's on Twitch or any other channels that he does use. But yeah, top man, keeping the spirit alive just like us week in, week out, with community-based racing. So yeah, hope he's doing well, hope he's enjoying the action.
Yeah, man. Good to see Big Donut 599 in here as well. Lovely name. This is very close to it, Big Donuts. Very close to Cav Sim like. If you compare it to Horizon 4, then absolutely. Do I allow anyone to join these races? Of course I do. It is an open lobby. Anyone is more than welcome to join. All you need to do is just send myself or JSR John a message, and we shall be sure to send an invite your way. So just send myself a message and I'll get you in here.
Very interesting cards.
Doing good, Delta Live. Yeah, got a lot of variations here.
John's sticking in the Cosmo. He's sticking in that 4.6 handling Cosmo. Okay, mate. Okay. It's obviously become his new daily driver. Can't knock him. He's got good taste. Good taste in cars. Got Mr. Tab.
Message me on the Xbox, Big Donuts. Gamer tag is LZR space Rossi.
What's this got? Mr. Tab in the BMW M1. That's another car seat that we don't see often. I know you've ran it a couple of times, Rossi, in S and R class, but it might be the first time I've seen it down in B. Looks pretty well built.
Yeah, exactly. Starkey, I think you can use some of the commands as well, like exclamation mark. Yeah, you can do that. I'm pretty sure you guys can do that. Like exclamation mark, join game, or so forth.
Look at this, arises with an MG 1958. Oh, this is a car I've completely overlooked.
Join game. I'll get it up for you guys. Hold on. It's join game because it wouldn't let me do join when I set it up. Join game. There we go. I think I should have a list of commands so that you guys know what it means. I think we'll get a quick race anyway, whilst these guys are readied up. Nice and waiting, ready to go. Yeah, Nemesis, I think I should. Just to give a little incentive. Okay, going up 5983, there he is. Hopefully we can get him into the next race. Get you in, Big Donut, don't you worry, dude. As a horde of cars go flying past. Whoa, got a rip rod up front, up near the front pack. PTG Greek out front. No worries, Big Donuts. No worries, dudes. Yikes. No worries about that, D-Squad, don't you worry. Right, so that's to happen. I keep forgetting that Cosmo's a bit of a power car.
Look at that, soaring up the hill.
Here comes. Yeah, man.
Oh, he really struggled there, hit the wall as well, I think. What's Nemesis in? I think he's in a Lancer. Got a lot of XL, I think. Maybe not so much in the handling though. Time for a little speed boost.
Go on, man. I'm loving the livery in that Lancia. Oh, there's John. Oh, I completely forgot you were there.
Look at the other John.
expect anything slight controversy.
Oh,
Don't worry, this front wheel drive car can take a hit. Absolute battle going on here.
3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide!
Take the inside. Oh.
I made the mistake of trying to take the outside.
Damn it. Clip the inside wall. Sorry there.
Sorry, Forza glue. Just letting you know I'm there.
Oh, I see.
Oh, speaking of being
I'm gonna let him go first. Oh.
Oh man. Completely killed my run there as well.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
Oh. Try the inside.
Apologies, John. It's my fault there.
Oh god,
Oh,
here he
there
goes.
John.
Here comes Starch.
Here comes T squared. Oh man. Oh my. Sorry about D squared, got tapped in the rear ends. Nothing I can do there. Oh my, look how many cars there is now. This is an absolute horde. John, whatever you do not look behind.
Oh, I'm doing it. I've got my whole body clenched up looking at that pack. That's scary.
Anyway, time to end this.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous.
We'd love to see it, man. And this car's rear end is got scars everywhere. We broke there running already, we're 2 seconds up.
My spirit will live on in the other John's Cosmo. Oh, come on, sterilizer!
True. Yeah, that was a great race.
Oh, that was a fun one for sure.
But Greek was just rocking it out front. GG's all around. We'll get Big Donut in as well. Wonder what track we can use for the next race.
I'm thinking maybe the final should
Yeah, vote between 2 tracks.
yeah, why not? Why not? Let's put it to the people. Let's put it to the people. What? So what's your track suggestion?
I think I'll go with the suggestion of, I'm thinking let's see. What kind of track have we not had? Let's see. How about? I'm gonna pitch in Suzuka. Like, what are you going to pitch in?
Okay, Suzuka. Okay. That's an interesting shout, actually. I tell you what, maybe we just do it. Let's just do Suzuka. Like, it's barely done in B class. Yeah, it's been really underrepresented by us. I was gonna say Road America. It was gonna be like Road America.
Alright, we can do a vote between Road America and Suzuka, man. We can do that.
Yeah, it was gonna be something like Road America West or something like that, where like both grip cars and power cars can kind of exist. So yeah, Suzuka or Road America if people want to vote.
Yeah, man. Right, guys, down to you. What track would you like to see next between Road America and Suzuka?
We've got exactly 1 minute, guys. 1 minute to make your vote, and then we shall crack straight on with the final race of the day. Let us know in the chat what you are after.
So we've got Japan from Josh. I'm assuming that is Suzuka for that one. David going for the I'm driving a dirt track choice. How's it going in your chat? What are the people suggesting in there?
It's actually not swaying to either side, so I think it rests on if someone's willing to. Let's just say that whoever makes the next comment, that's the one that pretty much decides it. Because it seems like we're at a tie at the moment.
Yeah, I'm thinking D Squad suggesting Road America full as well. We'll just go for Road America. We'll go for that. Because I think we've missed our power track today.
We haven't had a full-on power track anyway.
Road America. 3 laps. Roughly takes about a 2-minute rotation. We get our power cars rolling.
Time to redeem the Cougar.
I genuinely don't know what car I should use here. It's between two. It's between the Alfa Giulietta Sprint Veloce and the Volvo 123 GT.
Oh no, I can't let you go in that Volvo, mate. You're too fast in it. You are too fast. Give me one moment. I'm gonna find a good suggestion for you. Don't you worry. I think you should go in the 1972 Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL. Because you can get
1972
you
Mercedes.
can get a whopping 1182 horsepower in that thing.
Jeez. I need to see it to remind me of the car.
Okay, let me pick it now. Have a look.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah. Mind you,
Alright,
I think you have.
that's an
I think you have to
choice.
get down to 3.9 handling to have that much power. But I mean,
Oh.
it would be brilliant to watch someone of your skill level try and tame it.
I don't think anyone has a tune
Yeah,
for it though. That's the only downside.
GTR Technical has one. I think Greeted Dust has a power tune for it as well.
Oh, great.
I just come across it today, so yeah, it would be a good chance for people to see it. We haven't represented it before.
Rated Dust 8. Oh, we need to get back donut in. I completely forgot about that. Let's see. Big Donuts, apologies for your wait.
Oh, Mr. Tab. What a great shout out. He's in Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. Oh, that could be good.
That's an E-Class Mercedes, John.
Pardon?
Greeted Dust was an E-Class one.
Oh, was it? Okay, in that case, get the tune by GTR Technical. You can grab it off of me.
Okay, no worries. Have you tested it yet?
No. But he is actually a good tuner.
Oh,
I've
okay.
done his other tunes before, and they are actually good.
Okay, I'll try this then.
Why not, mate? Why not? We've seen you in some power beasts before. It's time to throw a bit of the mystery box at you. Got a lot of people running power cars as well, actually, so it'd be a good chance to see how it actually stacks up on the straights. Sure, it's
Yeah, man. I need to pick another car for a second because sometimes there can be a braking line thing with it. So
okay.
hop in the other Mercedes quick
braking line.
and head back
You
into
hear
the
this, guys?
300 SEL.
Top 10 Forza RC player, absolute goat, and he's on the racing line. What is going on? I mean, if that's the difference between you sticking on the track and staying on, then like, you know, come on. I'm not really in a position to knock anyone, not with the way I drove the Cougar around Silverstone. Visited the beach a couple of times. I just don't know why, guys. I don't know why. For some reason, the racing line, I get completely distracted by it. That's why I have to just learn braking points the hard way, find out all like the reference points and stuff on track. But yeah, always involves a bit of tragedy. Sterilizer, BMW 507. I knew he was going to whack out something that's a banger. That's only 4.0 handling. Oh my lord.
Yeah, man, that's a bit of a speed demon. That's from the stats point of view. Bruce waiting on Shrek, AS33 and Big Donut to finalise their cars. And we should be ready to see how much of a meme this Mercedes really is.
Power. Oh, Big Donut.
Okay boys, it is the moment of truth. All 16 drivers are ready to go. Hey John, we shall... Whatever we endeavour, we will endeavour it together.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Like, your success is my success. Your failure is my failure. We're in this together.
Man.
Where are you on the grid?
I'm near the middle.
Oh, Mr. Tab and Greet taking up the front row. Then a riser.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, blocked by the ultimate road blocker. The Dodge darts.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Tab. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh man, this thing.
Keep it on the track.
Oh, what is going on?
Keep it on the track, boys. Oh, someone's gone off. One of the darts.
Oh,
Thread the needle. Oh my god. Oh no, he's gone too late anyway. Never mind. GG's.
I'm so sorry, Sterilizer. That's my fault now. Oh, you're in the Cougar.
I am.
Oh wait. I thought you were in the Mercedes.
No, I said I want to see you drive it. I didn't say I'm going to drive it myself.
Oh, okay.
No way. Look, I'm a big enough mess in a car I've tuned myself, let alone someone else's car.
Yeah, because I was wondering where you are. I was just sitting there looking around for another Mercedes. Like, where is he?
Where is he? Where
Yeah,
is
it's
he?
safe to say this car's brakes isn't very strong.
I'm sure you're having to brake maybe 50 yards sooner than what you're used to.
Yeah, it's because this car has a lot of weight.
Just want to see how that thing rips on like the start-finish straight.
Oh my god, look at this. Big pile of cars. Oh, there goes. It's into Auto Up Davy. Oh, so David with the move around the outside potentially.
Oh, there's a big pack. big pack further down the grid. See what we can make of these boys.
Oh, this thing bottomed out in the hill.
What speed did you reach? I think I'm reaching about 190 before I have to brake.
I'm reaching like 186 or something.
Jeez. What a monster.
It's because of how heavy this
Yeah.
car is. It weighs a lot. There's a reason why it says Le Mans on the... Okay, so we're in 5th place. We're doing okay so far, despite them going off on lap 1. We're lucky that we did not take out Sterilizer though. Like, we may have scratched his paint, but did not completely take him out.
A lot of action going on. Nemesis having to put up with my boat manoeuvres around the turns. Right behind Davey, and we've got Fish up here. Quite a lot of people actually. Greek as well.
I guess if you say that it's been a while since I last drove a sub 4 handling car.
Why not end the night with a big challenge?
Yeah, man. True enough.
Let's go, let's see what we can do. Oh my god. I'm encountering a giant roadblock here.
I don't think you've ever seen a classic car like this go that fast.
Oh, someone's gone off.
On a straight.
Ticket. I think he missed his braking point, or it's just too many cars side by side.
John was holding the fort in that Mazda Cosmo.
Yeah, I think he's got super comfortable with that car. He surely has. Full credit to him. It's not like it's an easy car to drive.
No.
Right, let's try and catch up to Greek, see if we stand a chance on the second straight of the lap.
The Merc's about to take 4th place from Mr. Tab. Don't know if it will stick though. He said then we're heading into the handling section next. And that we don't go wide, which we did do.
Oh, I went wide too. Oh, I think
You take that Mr. Tab.
I think Greek is safe for that 6th place now. Infield section is definitely the Corvette's place.
Uh oh, here comes Greek. I am now in danger from PTG Greek.
Oh, that's you up there. Oh, I'll see you. I'll see you around the carousel.
Yeah, that's me.
I've already lost my position back to Nemesis though. Oh, he missed the apex. This might be our shot. Let's go. Let's go. Oh!
Come on, Merc. Let's hold on for a few more corners, please. Oh, he's got it. And for how much longer? You've got 5th. Can we get 4th? Can we get 4th? Doesn't look like it.
Let's go, let's go.
Ah. Oh man, that car was mega sketchy. There we go, boys. 4 seconds slower than Sterling. Oh, go on, man.
Good car, good car.
Still has a rocking it. 17.3. Wow,
That's
rapid.
stupid. That is
Far as I
stupid
remember.
fast. That's probably like a top 8 time. There's like, I think the Chevy Vega's the only one that's actually got 217. The rest are like complete OP cars. So we're gonna remember that one, Sterilizer. We're not gonna let you pull that one out again.
Yeah.
That is fast. Yeah, that's definitely top 10 to me.
Wow, 17.3. Statement made. Exactly. That 507's an absolute monster. But yeah, that's too bad that Corvette was let down by a lower top speed Greek.
GG Nemesis.
This Merc was a bit of a boat.
That was a fun race. That was a fun race.
Yeah, I think like all the races today have been good. We've had a lot of battles.
Yeah.
A lot of battles had a good bumping and grinding. The locations like Prague, brought out our inner racer selves, to say the least.
Yeah, it's been a really good night of racing, and seems like some new names that have come into the mix there. I could see like King Killer, Big Donut. I know he's not frequented the lobbies much. Ariza as well, been very rare to see him, so more than welcome to jump in at any point that you like. But yeah, been a super fun evening. Really happy to see the turnout for tonight, actually. The first open lobby of the year, guys, for 2021. So let's try and just keep it up week in, week out. Hope you all enjoyed the racing.
Yep.
Any closing words from you, Rossi?
Any closing words? I think it's been a very nice start to 2021. Our first open lobbies went very well with some close racing. That's what we do these open lobbies for, to enjoy ourselves, have some fun, get the races done where it might not be able to do via public hoppers. But yeah, man, it was absolutely brilliant racing today, and hopefully the weeks to come will provide the same. I don't think we have a class for next Wednesday yet. Hopefully we should confirm that with you guys on Friday. Hopefully myself and John can agree to a class by Friday's stream, 3 PM GMT. Be sure not to miss that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something you can manage.
Hand it back over to you, John.
Yeah, I think just keep in tune, guys. Obviously, like Rossi, he's doing multiple streams throughout the week, so if you ever want to jump on some hopper multiplayer action, please do jump on him whenever he is streaming. And like I said earlier today, if you want to get some more tuning guides for cars, which are typically very hard to tune, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and keep your eyes peeled. Got a tuning guide for the Lotus Elise coming out in a couple of days, and then following that, most likely one for the Volkswagen Beetle in B class. You could see it was pretty fast around Spa, so definitely a tune worth trying. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, guys. Welcome to the new year. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.
Ta-ta.